Excuse me, but I'm back in the spot with the Wi-Fi. It's going to work perfectly today because we only speak in our word, and our word is good, okay? Child, your girl's lost weight. I was raw for 24 days. And I say was. I don't have my tripod, so I'm sorry. I was raw for 24 days, and I'm going right back to being raw. It's just, I had, the moving around. Excuses, excuses. The moving around has made it real. And I've indulged in some food. It's vegan, but nevertheless, this is Sobolo, sweetened with pineapple juice and a little bit of ginger. So no sugar, no syrup, no maple syrup, no honey. And I get it from the local place called Asasi. This is my breakfast. I'm gonna have fruit too, but I took my chopping board, and it's hard for me to really. I know. I guess I could just eat the apple and eat the banana, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm here, y'all. I'm in the Cape Coast, and I came to clean out my life. I came to clean out my life. I came to wash my clothes so I could pack them to take them to Accra. I told y'all that I was trying to get my nesting on, so I needed a place to live, and I found a place in Accra, and then this place right here will be rented out. So I needed to, hey babe, good morning. Oh girl, moving. Okay, they're like, so I needed to come back here to take my personal stuff out. So whoever takes the place will just be able to be ready to move in, washing all the sheets and towels and stuff. Just making it nice for them. And then also, like I said, taking my stuff so I can move into my new apartment officially. I did move in a few things. I only have a few things here, which is great. All the furniture that's here will be staying. The lamp, every single thing. None of this, anyway, this is for the new homeowner. Okay, it's not homeowner, but it's for the new tenant that will be coming soon. So I'm being out by Sunday. I don't really know who's coming because I got a few people looking at it. So that will happen when it happens. I'm not too pressed on that. Like, I'm not going to think about things that I can't do anything about. And I know that the right person will sit here, y'all, and the perfect person is coming. I got little stuff. It's not a lot, but it's more than a bus ride full of stuff. So I'm not sure I'm going to get everything home. I actually made sure that everything I'm taking I want. So a lot of it I am giving to, hold on, y'all. So hold on. I got to tighten up over here. This thing was already, this dress, I'm fixing my dress. It was already too big when it was first made. But then I went on the raw food lifestyle, and then that changed everything. Everything changed, like, forward off of me. But it's a great dress for the house. And we're going to work what we got. Okay, much better. So, yeah, I'm excited about moving. I'm excited about leaving the Cape Coast. I'm excited about the new tenant and them being happy. Everything is great. I got somebody to take care of the place, to let if people want to come see it. I have my brother Ebenezer to come so people could see it. So once I leave and lock the door today, I really don't have to come back for anything. Maybe to greet the new tenant, I'll definitely do that. And yeah, so if you're interested in renting, if your dream has ever to be to live abroad and to see how it is, to give it a try, as we say, to test it out, and you want to come to the Cape Coast, and you want a furnished apartment, move-in ready, and the price of it is including the utilities, I would love to do as long as you want. You can start whatever day you come. I'm thinking we're in July already, so if you want to start a new one, it could be August, September, October. It could be later than that, okay? It could be 6. I don't want to do, I could do Airbnb, but I can't. It's not mine, first of all. And only people come in and out. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. But I do want somebody that can rent it for like 3 months. I'm looking for long term. 3 months is the longest. Unless, we negotiate, you can do 3 more months. But I know that there's a sister out there that want to live their dream, living abroad, and they want to test it out. Because I've done it living in the Dominican Republic, and it was the best thing. That me saying, let me see if I can live abroad, and then testing it out and going and then doing it for 3 months. I never left. I never stopped traveling. Like I eventually lived abroad. Like it works. And I know there's other sisters besides me that want to take that chance and want to see what it would be like to live in another country, to live abroad, to rent an apartment, and to live amongst the people and to see how that really is. It's a great experience. It's a great experience. Like I said, I had did a Spanish immersion program called Life on Island in the Dominican Republic, and I was there for 2 weeks. It was a 2 week program. It was the best 2 weeks of my life because I was learning. I was really learning the language, and so I said, "Well, I want to come back and see." And that was the first time I said, "I really think I could live abroad." And I found a friend, and he was able to rent me an apartment for 3 months. And I lived among the locals, which I got to practice my Spanish every day, especially going to the market. I mean, everybody knows the Dominican Republic, they speak Spanish. It was great. And I really learned a lot. Like, I learned a lot of Spanish, but I also learned a lot about myself. And I knew then that I was never going to be able to live back home, and my home is the U.S., ever again. I knew that. And eventually I traveled to a few more countries, kind of looking for my home because the DR at that point, I didn't think it was going to be my home. And when I came to Ghana, I did not know I was never going to leave. Like I had no idea 4 years ago, 2020, that I was never going to leave. I did not know. So if somebody is interested, you can email me at afrocentrichomedesign@gmail.com, afrocentrichomedesign@gmail.com. Thank you, Beth, for getting them out. The other thing is, I was telling my group, y'all, the blessings that's pouring in from just being willing to receive and for loving on myself and taking care of myself and letting things go. It's a major letting go season for me. In order to receive, you have to let go. So there was a brother here that I was introduced, my mentor and my sister, she introduced me to a brother here that is an amazing massage therapist, studied in all the places that one would want to study if you're studying massage, like from Thailand and, other Asian countries, as well as Kemetic and just beautiful, right? So anyway, he called me. I was in Accra, and he said, "Hey, I need a model." And I said, "Okay, I'm there." So I need a model. I was like, "Oh, okay, like I'm there, right?" My hair got all big, I was like, then I was like, "Wait, model for what?" He was like, "For massage." He said, "I'm training a therapist, a new therapist, and we need a model. We need somebody to receive." And I said, "Okay, well, what do I have to do?" He said, "Lay down, relax, and receive." Yes, he did, honey. And it was 3 hours, and it was yesterday, and I'm still on cloud nine. And the healing, I'm telling you, it was, so he was teaching her a course, but he had me teaching, so we was reading about the different massages, the different things that they do, what massage does in general. That 3 hour workshop I attended because I told him one time, I said, "Oh, I would love to take one of your workshops." And he was like, "Well, guess what? Not only are you going to get 3 hours of a massage, you're going to get instruction too, because I'm going to teach you just like I'm teaching her." And I learned so much in that 3 hour workshop that was gifted to me by the Most High through this brother Sankara. And I'm emotional. And just to be touched like that for 3 hours and the healing. I had to drink water, like I was slightly dizzy, like it was beautiful and it was unique. It was I'm still on cloud nine. I told him if he ever need a model again, please call a sister. So yeah, I came from my crowd. Well, I had to come up here. It's so amazing. The timing was great because I had to come up here anyway to move my stuff out to make the space available to the tenant. Another thing too, although I don't have a tenant yet, if you're serious about something, you can't say, "Hey, I want to rent my place out and I want it to be moving ready, but I'll move it when I get the person." No, when you move, you'll get the person. You know what I'm saying? If you want to move, you have to pack. You have to pack before you even have the place. You understand? You have to know that before the place comes, you build, like I said, the railroad tracks before there was even trains to run through the railroad track. It's just a movie from under the Tuscan sun, but it's metaphysics, and I know that. So I was like, first of all, I need my stuff. Second of all, I don't want to be coming back and forth down here. And I want to know when I move to my new place, this is exactly the clothes I have, is exactly what I'm working with. So when I start, like, remember here, y'all, you gotta either have a closet built, which is a wardrobe. The houses don't come, most apartments don't come with closets. They don't come definitely with no stove, no refrigerator. I'm gonna tell you all that right now, just so you don't be shocked if you come to cry. Maybe a luxury apartments do. I'm not really sure, but not the average apartment. So you want to kind of know, like if you get your wardrobe made, you want to know what you're working with. So I want to get my stuff and my personal items. So I want to, when I leave today, I'm gonna have the bed made. I got the laundry being done. I'm gonna have the bed made up beautifully. I'm going to have my cleaner come in and clean it one more time. And once I leave, after I actually walk out the door, and that's it, y'all. I'm closing a chapter. I'm closing a chapter. And I'm so grateful for closing that chapter. And I'm just, yeah, it's beautiful. Like, I'm excited. It feels brand new. I'm back in Accra. As you know, I want to be closer to healthcare. I want to be closer to healthcare in every way, allopathic as well as holistic. Oh, and the most part is this dang Wi-Fi. I'm moving away from this Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi in my place seems to be doing very well. I tested that out. So the janky Wi-Fi. Oh, this place. I don't know. Like this place continually reminds me of why I'm not supposed to be here. And but it doesn't matter. It's not like it's not debate. It's like yay, I'm going. So I packed up. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get. It's not a lot of stuff, but it's more than a right up stuff. You know what I'm saying? So either I gotta buy another extra chair. I'll gladly do another seat, and then they can put your stuff on the seat. And I'll probably just do that. And I'm going back home, so I'm gonna start my new life in Accra. I gotta take one more trip to Hawaii because I got some final business to do and I'm gonna go back to Accra like a day and then go back to Hawaii and do just like cleaning up and yeah, maybe taking some of this stuff that I don't need down here up there or whatever. Yeah, maybe vice versa. Maybe I need something up here to bring down here. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as clothes, accessories, some book or something that I might not be thinking about, but I really don't think I need anything. But I do need to clean up. I need to cut and trim. I need to finalize some stuff, and then I can come back to Accra and just start my, journey. Although the healing journey has already started, and that massage, it's medicine, y'all. It's surgery. It's medicine. The idea that when you're getting a massage and you start experiencing like pain, like the therapist is kneading and it feels pain on your and that's part of your body. It is pain is inflammation. It's the inflammation, the toxin buildup. And so that's what they're doing. They're pushing and relieving and kneading and pressing out that inflammation, basically that toxin, so that it could be a flow. Because disease comes when there's an obstruction. There's no flow in the body, and so that massage therapy just helps to get all the body flowing again and the blood circulating and going to all the places to keep you healthy, your organs, your tissues. And I felt all of that. It really is medicine. It's so many things like the doctor will give it a name, and the things be sounding so horrible. But if somebody just said basically it's inflammation. Basically, it's unprocessed. I mean, on a mental level, thoughts, unprocessed feelings, right? That have solidified. Some will say, oh, it's mucus, right? But these are great names because they're all telling you that even fibrous, Green Food says basically it's mucus, but it's also, that's on a physical level what it manifested as. And mucus is not going to be called something good that you ate or something good that you thought or something good that you did. So there's a frequency to it, a vibrational frequency, and you're pushing out because it's holistic when you're doing massage too. You're not just saying I'm giving this physical remedy. That's not holistic, and really everything is really kind of supposed to be holistic. The way that medicine, allopathically speaking, is kind of chopped up. It's weird, because you go to that gynecologist, he don't talk to the endocrinologist, and they don't talk to the, what I'm saying, the gynecologist, and they all need to be really one and talking and really together as a team. Can you imagine? That'd be so beautiful. But in spiritual world and in nature, everything is connected, right? And everything affects the other thing. So can you imagine that if we looked at a disease as basically a solidifying of negative mental, physical, spiritual emotions, thoughts, ideas that manifested into something physical, has to show itself up. You thought it, and thoughts create things. So you created a blockage, you know what I'm saying? And but with massaging, the other thing too I thought about it is massage is so important, like it should be recommended, it should be like a prescription for it. I think there's some places and insurances that pay for stuff like that. But the reason why I say it is the amount of it. So let's say they say, okay, we want you to do surgery, and they put you under, and you're in surgery for 3, 4, or more hours. I know it could go more higher than that. Let's say a simpler surgery. Now you know it's invasive. You know once they open you up, Lord have mercy, everything's gonna happen. It's like it's not the safest thing, but it's great for if needed in emergency, right? But what if you were able to get 3 hours of touch? And at some point, I had the teacher and the student working on me. First, he would demonstrate, she would do it, he would demonstrate, she would do it. And at some point, she was doing it for the third or fourth time, and he was massaging my feet or whatever. Can you imagine? It's called, we had it in our culture, it's in a different way, but we call it the laying on our hands. And that's powerful because you're laying your hands, which is like your Reiki, right? Your vibratory frequency, your healing energy, your mojo, right? You know, all those powerful, energetic frequency that you have of healing, because we know we have power running through us. We're electricity itself. You get electricity, you plug the wire or the plug into the socket. You are the plug and the socket. How about that? You're the plug and the socket. So, and then you say, this person needs 3 hours of massage. That's the thing I realized. You need 3 hours, and you might need 3 hours, 3 days a week. It's like, if it's just like they have surgery when it's intense and it's immediate and it's acute, then you could apply massage to that in that same way, and it would actually, like, it would do better because, of course, there's no side effect. One side effect is drink plenty of water because you just released a lot of toxins, you know. The side effects is euphoria, which I felt it, a natural high, better mentally, physically, and spiritually, better sleep, better thoughts, like more clarity, right? And your body knows that it heals. When I was finished, I felt so empty. Not empty in a bad way. I felt like there was nothing in there. Like I really got rid of everything. Like that's how it felt. To the point that I bought this vegan bread. So I said, yeah, I'm going back to raw. But, it was some really this sliced little, it's delicious. It's vegan. It was cassava and this and fruit. It's delicious. But I kept eating and eating and eating because it was like I wasn't used to a clean slate like that. I wasn't used to being that clean, that clean. I mean, you don't know you're not until you have an experience like that. It was very amazing. It was very beautiful. And I just feel so blessed. Like, that is a gift, and the gifts are coming like that because I'm being honest and I'm being truthful and I'm not doing what does not bring me joy. And I told my group, my coaching group, I said, you know, when the Most High is giving you, you're manifesting, right? Things are coming into your life and they just coming and coming. I say, give thanks and then ask for more. You have to push through the guilt or the fear or the undeservedness. Like you have to push through that. So the best thing you could do as things start to flow, a lot of times we get worried, like what if it stops, or what if it dries up, or how am I going to maintain it, or how am I going to, and Spirit said, all you simply have to do is when you're receiving, ask for more. That's deep if you think about it, because a lot of people, like, we are like scared to ask for more. Like, I've already got so much. We got to get over. You're only supposed to have a certain amount. There's a limit. We got to get over that. We got to get over that. Like, I really, really want to take a breath. I got to take a breath because, like, I really, really understand that in a different kind of way. That when things stop flowing, it is because you got scared, or you didn't think you should deserve more, or you're not worthy of this, or there's only a certain amount and you should be happy. It's everything we've been taught as youngsters from the beginning, from young age, that there's a limit, that even saying the sky is the limit, there's no limit. The sky is not even a limit, like we don't go beyond that. And so I'm constantly making sure, like, I'm working on that. Like, this is not a dream, this is really happening, and it happened off something that I needed to look at and to pay attention to. I wasn't, so it had to manifest in a physical form to say, hey, you're not living your heart's desire. Hey, you're not following your heart. Hey, you're not honoring your truth. Hey, you're living in fear. Hey, you're not flowing. And just the idea of that, like, this could all be done holistically. and you can just feel it and see it. It's because that's where it starts. That's where it is. There is really nowhere else. The mental is the last part that shows up as the physical. It was a whole bunch going on beforehand. But the moment you tap in, the moment you realize, oh my God, I got myself here, but I'm the one that's going to get myself out. And it's a lot of truths. It's a lot of hard things that may seem hard to do, like the letting go part. There's some things that's easier to let go than others, but the hardest stuff that's to let, the things that's the hardest to let go are the very things you need to let go the most of. And as soon as you let the hardest thing go, because the easiest to go, okay, it's easier, so you're probably letting go. As soon as you let the hardest things go, the manifestations, the abundance that's going to come pouring in. It's so, like, I know now, like, I can feel it, I can see it, I've been through it, I've experienced it, like, pouring, pour, pour. Did I say pouring? Pouring. It's like, when you let this go, okay? When you just let that go. Like, you don't even like it. You don't even want it. You ain't gonna wear it anymore. You're not going to use that anymore. You're not going to, you haven't used it in a while because you don't like it. You ain't getting with it. It ain't getting with you because you don't like it. Sometimes we put things like, oh, the person doesn't, we like unrequited love, right? A person doesn't like me, or no. You don't like that person. You're just attached. You don't like those shoes. Your grandma gave them to you. You don't like that coat, and you ain't gonna wear it because you live in Florida. Stop lying. You don't want that. It's not for you. You don't desire it. You don't even like it. Stop doing it. And the moment you just take a breath in that, oh my God, the moment the breath is taken, everything is like, ah, now you could ashe, now you could let go, now you could release, now you could say goodbye. And that is what's happening in my life. So I've lived in Accra before. I lived there the first year. And then for the last three, I mean, I would say the first 2 years. It was 2 years. Yeah. The first 2 years. And then I've lived outside for the last 2 years of Accra. And I'm back in Accra for many different reasons. And I live in a neighborhood that is the perfect neighborhood for transportation. I walk most places. That's what I have to be. It's got to be. It's access to easy when you get to all the things that I'm going to need on the healing journey. Like, it is the Most High. And I thank the Most High, and I thank y'all again every time. I'm going to be still doing master classes, but they just won't be live. They'll be recorded, so anybody could watch it anywhere. No more having to be on Facebook. I'm still going to do my daily meditations and my daily musings, like, how I come to YouTube, the daily inspiration. I'm just going to be doing it in audio and video forms, and you can still buy it in that way. I'm needing to digitize because I'm going to need a lot of downtime and just taking care of myself. So, but I still want to be that person. I still want to be here. I enjoy this, and I enjoy Spirit moving through me. And y'all, for a while, when you channel, you're always going to be a channeler. But sometimes so no matter how good or bad you feel, you're going to channel. But it's so much better to channel when you feel it. I don't think you can channel when you don't feel it. I don't know what you're channeling when you don't feel it. When you're outside and you're happy and you want to do it. And when I come here, I want to do this. I want to be here. I want to, I think the thing that came out of this thing that I learned the most that I think I need to know was there's a lot of people out there that love me and a lot of people out there that look forward to me coming so they could hear something they needed to hear while I grow in the process as well. And for that, I love this and I want to keep doing it and I'm going to keep doing it. But we're going to do it in many forms. So a couple of people said, wow, your last master class, it was last Sunday. And they said, that's true, I didn't go out like, hey, this is going to be my last master class. And nobody really got to know, even one person in my group, she's like, oh my God, if I knew it was the last day, I would have made it. So I'm going to have one more master class I'm gonna give it some weeks, a couple of weeks to have people come in, and that'll be my final one. So some people felt like I didn't do it well, like I didn't leave and I didn't give them a chance. I didn't say it was last one until after I did it, you know. So it's coming, it's coming. But right now, I just gotta sit down. And oh, I'm not like I'm enjoying the moving around, but yeah, I'm closing some doors. So we're closing the door on this place, and then I gotta get the whole thing together. And I won't never close the door there, but it's a little too far away for where I need to be at this point. So I gotta. The crowd place is in every. It's the right thing to do, but I'm excited too. You know, I'm so happy, and you know, I want to come on happy. I want to show joy because that's what I. If that's the way I'm going to be well and stay well. If I don't enjoy, if I'm not in joy, if I don't be around joy, if I don't matter if it's like joy, like I am joy. My name should be freaking joy. Like joy is my name. You know, like I gotta own it. You know, I came up in a generation where my mom would say, people say, "How are you doing?" Tell them not too good. And I used to say, well, why would we say not too good if we're doing okay? And she said, because she believed that people were jealous and they would wish you bad. Now I think about it, but we're wishing ourselves bad by saying not too good. And so, but I understand that concept, not that it's the best concept. I understand that it is that fear that's put into you that I can't be a happy black woman, that I can't have joy, because if I have joy, then other people will get mad. And it happened here. Other people will get mad. She's joyful. I'm going to be mad at her. She's not doing what I think she should be doing. She's not acting sick. She's wrong. Instead of saying, no, she's really doing the work. And again, as per usual, Lisa Marie's style, she's doing it in front of everyone. I have to have joy. Everything else will kill me. How about that? Straight up. I learned that. That's something I had to learn, something that I only could learn. So we got to allow each other to be joyful. We got to want to see it. And for the most part, most of us do. We got to want to see the joy. And we got to inspire other people to see the joy, because the joy is the manifestation. The joy is the abundance. The joy is the prosperity. The joy is the love. The joy is the joy. Like, you ain't got to tell me that. You're going to hear joy all for the rest of the year, okay? But I think something great now. I want to do a meetup in Accra. I met another young lady, the young lady that was the student, that was the massage therapy student, that was massaging me. Oh my God, Black American. She attends the University of the Cape Coast, and I'm an auntie. It was the way she looked at me. When I meet girls in the Cape Coast, the look that I get is, I'm lonely, I'm not amongst my people. I need an auntie. I need somebody that's older with guidance. And she said, can I please have your number? It reminds me so much of the other girl that was going through it. Auntie, I would love to spend our conversations, what she said. Auntie, I would love to. I said, no, you are my niece, and I am here for you. That's why we all give. Y'all give. I'm able to give. So I also able to receive. It's a community. And I really still want to do something with my young ladies that come abroad. She's here to be a student. She's studying dance and music at the University of Cape Coast, and of course massage therapy, and she already got a yoga certificate, so she's doing her thing. But being out here is no joke. And if you're in your 20s and your 30s and you're out here and you're looking for auntie is here. That's why I want to do a meetup, so I can meet all my nieces. I'm still going to create that sacred space for them. It was a lot yesterday, a lot in a good way. Like it just reminded me of my role, who I am, what I'm supposed to do. So yeah. So as far as my diet, I have been raw, but the last 3 days in the car, because I was still in between places. I had to get out. I left the hotels and I had to stay with a friend for a few days, which was great. But I didn't have access to the refrigerator like I did in the hotel, and I didn't have extra space to like chop my food. So I ate cooked foods, but I'm good. Then I got my massage, and then I ate some cakes, but I love raw, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. And when I settle in my apartment with my chopping board and my clean house, because I got a clean apartment, and all my equipment, as you see, that's what I came here for, to get my blenders. I will I will move myself back into that. And I'm sure there'll be ebb and flows with that, but it's all good. It's a blessing. I feel like it opened up a lot of doors for me. So yeah, y'all, I am still doing my thing. Feel free to contribute anyway if you still need to, and I will take you on the journey. So anyway, part one, I don't know if it was part one, it's a lot of parts. I don't never call it because the parts already started, but I'm closing a chapter at the Cape Coast and opening a new chapter for someone else. So if you're interested in living abroad or you're interested in renting or staying in a place that you just bring in your suitcase and your personal items, everything else is here for you. I'll make sure you have access to, you have to of course pay the driver, but it's not so much. Uh, Access to the numbers, like somebody wash your clothes, like all the things that you would need for you. So anyway, I love y'all. I gotta eat real food, and I will see y'all in the next video. Let me just see who is on. I think it's just me and Bev because everybody else. Hey, Clover's loves. Thank you so much. Everybody else was coming for foolishness. Okay. Thank you, Bev. It would have been a heck of a morning without you. So I appreciate you, and I will see you in class. And everyone else, I will see you in Accra. Then I'm going to Hong Kong. I got to take care of business. And when you see me next in Accra after that, I will be living my Accra life. I'll see you on the next one. I love you. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Check out the description box, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.